it's not that, assuming slamming is not allowed in this rule set, which is going to be most key competitions, it's not so bad that I get picked up. It's if I'm getting slid down and my guard broken on his terms that is the problem. So if he's going to pick me up, I have to have a plan. I either have to, go ahead, stick to it. I either have to open my guard and attack right away, and know that he's going to do that, go for a sweep, and do a switch to single X, chin to chin, whatever I want to do with my open guard. If I time it well, I might be able to switch and pull under Tomoe-nage. It really depends. That's one option, but again, somebody that's good at this move is typically going to do it when the timing is right, and it's harder to predict. So if he does it in a way that, let's say I'm going up for the ride with him, I'm not opening, when I go up, I want to get an arm over his back. Because right away, if I don't, I'm hanging back and he's not wasting that much energy. And even though he's technically holding me up, if I'm hanging back and I don't want my guard to break, I'm actually using way more energy than I need to. So from here, I can go one under and one over top, and I can start to rock him back, and I can actually pull him down. And if he drops me a little, that's fine. It's often worth it for me just to take a small hit. He's not going to get in trouble. It's not going to be a slam. But I actually like when that happens because their posture breaks when they fall. And now I have a nice broken posture and I can start to get my guard attacks going. Whatever I like to attack, I can set up from there.
Is your preference to go into open guard, or is your preference to?
It depends on how they're moving. So I really like closed guard, so if I think I can easily break them down and keep them in closed guard, I would. But it really depends on the player and their level. Some people have really, really good open guards, so it might be better to try and keep them in. One thing you can do if you time it well, I'm doing it kind of in slow motion. I would do this one faster. We talked about it last time. But let's say Phil kind of popped me up because he had just lifted me. I can go with him and open and come down here. And I don't even need anything perfect. I'm so close. I go over and I knee tap and I just run through him this way. But I'm using the fact that he's lifting me. I would do it at the top of the lift. I'm just breaking it down to explain. But as he's lifting me, kind of right as I'm hitting, and he's starting to straighten, you kind of almost bounce off of him, and as he straightens up, you go with it, you open your legs, you land, and then you go right into your takedown. So it can be surprising for people because they think you're going to be trying to hang on desperately, and all of a sudden you're standing right with them and driving the knee kick or something.
Would that be a guard pass or a takedown and a guard pass?
It would be a takedown. Well, takedown or sweep, they score the same, so it'd be 2 points.
Okay.
So whether you open your guard or whether there's something that's kind of in between. So that would be a takedown if I jumped and took him down from there.
Yeah.
If the next thing I'll show, it's kind of a strange move. But if he goes to pick me up, and I go with him, and as I'm coming down slowly, let's say his knees are very close together, and I start to go down and I pinch. If you get here, reclose your guard, it totally works. You can just knock it over here. And because I was sliding down, he probably thought I was going to, open my guard or he would pop his leg out. But I reclosed and pinched, and I like to go towards the sleeve side so that he can't oppose. And as soon as I come up here, I would be trying to cut this across so that it keeps him flat. So is that a takedown or a sweep? It depends how you do it. It's more like a sweep because I'm still the bottom player. I'm never really getting to standing, but I'm coming up and I'm sliding down and then knocking over. So that would technically make a sweep. But in any case, whether you drop and blast the double leg or do this, is going to be 2 points.